point for Emberson. Around the board, the side or the back of the net. On the backhand, lift it up and out. And that hit the corner glass again between the benches. Faceoff's going to be outside the blue line. Although Arvidsson is lobbying for it inside the zone faceoff. So is Leon Draisaitl.
Again, no Connor McDavid. 37 seconds in this game, knocked out of this game. One thing we know about McDavid is he's tough. He does not, he picks himself up when he gets knocked down. And I think of that first injury against Philadelphia. And he has been able to come back sooner rather than later on injuries, but still.
You don't want him out of the lineup for any amount of time.
Loss. He's the most dynamic, explosive player we've ever seen in the history of the National Hockey League.
Puck bounces over the stick of Aston Reese inside the Oilers zone, and Arvidsson clear it out to center. Provorov.
Some bad hockey being played right now. Oilers not playing with a lot of confidence.
Severson back into his own end to Provorov.
A little bit like they're in a little bit of shock here.
Yeah. Now Fantilli got knocked down. Puck pulls it, hit by Provorov. Puck loose in the slot. Penalty coming up to the Oilers as Sillinger on the right wing into the Oilers zone. Pass, Bertille off of him, and now it is touched by Edmonton. It's going to be a high sticking call.
I hope it's not. Checking for a four.
I think it is four because Fantilli's going to the dressing room for a second. Or at least down the tunnel. Derek Ryan to the box.
Double minor for high sticking.
Well, they're throwing it around in their power play, too.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 3-0 Blue Jackets lead. 2:16 gone here in the second period. A 4-minute power play for Columbus. Face off to the right of Skinner. Henrique wins the draw. Nurse to Ekholm, goes in behind the net on the left side, through the middle, can skip it down the ice, right on net. Merzlikins will set it. Werenski, the right wing, swings it back to Marchenko, across to Chinikov. Marchenko weaves his way into the Oilers zone, goes to the corner, runs into Nurse. They've got it tied up in the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. Henrique's the one that digs it out, and he's the one that shoots it down the ice. Werenski out from behind his goal. Finds Marchenko in the neutral zone, comes into the Oiler end. On the right wing to Sillinger, that's offside against Columbus. Still 3:19 to go in the double minor to Derek Ryan. Oilers get Arvidsson and Janmark on the ice with Kulak and Emberson. Arvidsson just hammers it down the ice off the draw. Provorov's going to go back there around to Severson. Up the left wing. Fantilli to the Edmonton blue line. He's going to shoot it in. Skinner's going to come out of his net. He's able to set it. Arvidsson will get it all the way down the ice. Provorov starts up to Severson, now across to Fantilli as he gains the center ice line. Fantilli into the Oilers zone, rims it to the right wing corners. Puck pulls it, had it tied up. Now he's going to flip it up just over the head of Provorov and out. Merzlikins to Provorov, and now Provorov through the middle. He drops it back to Fantilli. Go across to Severson, just over the Edmonton blue line to Danforth. Got it to the right wing boards. Taken there by Henrique to the blue line where Provorov will keep it in to Fantilli on the right wing, waiting, shooting. That one hit a leg and just goes wide of the net. It is cleared out by Nugent Hopkins.
Henrique got bailed out there. Bit of a soft chip.
Almost a bank shot in. Henrique is putting in some pressure on Danforth, but he'll give it to Provorov. Now 2 minutes to go in the double minor to Ryan. 3-0 Columbus leads here in the second. Marchenko couldn't get it into the Oilers zone.
Oilers bench screaming for too many men on the ice. They didn't get the call.
Rimmed around to the point, goes by Chinikov and down into the Columbus end. Oilers can make a quick change. Chinakhov through the middle. Dishes on the left to Marchenko. Now to Monahan. Broken up by Edmonton and brought out by Podkolzin. To Brown towards the net. The shot! The save made by Merzlikins, and it goes out of play. It's Connor Brown. Got the pass from Podkolzin. Couldn't get it by Merzlikins.
Well, Elvis Merzlikins has had some decent starts in his career. The numbers aren't pretty against the Oilers, but for some reason, yeah. 1-2-0. Yeah. I know the Oilers think he's pretty good. Might have had to do some of his international work with Latvia. Right now, the Oilers have got a lot of goaltenders that are looking pretty good against them. They just can't score,
Yeah. Monahan will get the puck into the Edmonton and smacked right back out by Ekholm.
And we've been spoiled the last 2 full seasons watching the highest scoring team in the league.
Chinakhov to Sillinger. Lost it to Nurse. He was able to chop it out. Left wing is Monahan. Chinakhov throws it right across. Henrique there for Edmonton. High off the glass. It hits Sillinger. It comes out. Chinakhov trying to wind things up in the neutral zone. Goes right through the middle. Into the Oiler end. Over to the right wing at the hash marks. Saucered it back to the point. Severson to Marchenko. Didn't get much on his pass. Ekholm around the boards to Janmark. To Nurse. And he'll shoot it down the ice. 24 seconds left to go in the double minor to Derek Ryan. 3-0 Columbus. 6 minutes gone here in the second period. Olivier will wire the puck into the Oilers zone. It goes to the right wing corner. Olivier behind the net for Aston Reese. Gets run over by Emberson. Puck goes to Olivier. Up the right wing to the blue line. Provorov kept it in. Right side to Severson. Penalty over. Ryan is out there. Columbus now 1 for 4 on the power play here tonight.
They didn't get a shot on goal count at 4 minutes.
Good for the Oiler penalty kill. Puck comes to Danforth. His backhand save made by Skinner as Danforth got set up at the left side of the net. Up the right wing. Aston Reese dumped down. Olivier to the right wing corner for Danforth. Gets it back to the point. Damon Severson out to Danforth. One-timer kicked out by Skinner. Back to the blue line. Danforth will keep it in.
This unit's just exhausted. They killed the back end of the Columbus power play. They're exhausted.
You need a whistle or a clear. Puck comes in front of the goal. Put on net by Van Riemsdyk. Rebound scores. Olivier right there on the doorstep. And he makes it 4-0 for the Blue Jackets.
Well, we said they were exhausted.
Olivier. It's his 4th of the year. He's got points in 3 straight games. 7:05 time of that goal. And it's 4-0 Columbus.
Gotta get pucks out when you have a chance, and they didn't.
Oilers had just killed off a double minor to Derek Ryan, and penalty killers were just gassed. They were chasing it around, and Danforth, Aston Reese, and Olivier kept working it inside the Oilers zone. Eventually right into the net. Puck shot in towards Merzlikins. He'll glove it. He's going to hold on, and we're going to take a break. We played 7 minutes, 8 seconds of the second. 4-0 Blue Jackets lead the Oilers from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across oil country, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make oil country a better place.
AGLC license number 696879. RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, 4-0 Blue Jackets lead the Oilers. Matthew Olivier scoring here in the second period for Columbus. Cole Sillinger, Adam Fantilli, and Sean Monahan.
Boy, they're tight in the assist time. Let me tell you, they took a couple.
Did they take some away?
Yep, one assist now on the second goal. No assists on the third goal. I think that'll get challenged. Well, maybe post game. See if there's any out of it.
So now it's just Fantilli from Sillinger. And then the third goal is just Sillinger unassisted. That might change again, though, too. So the Blue Jackets getting a goal right after the Oilers kill off a 4-minute power play. Puck to the left wing point. Blasted towards the net by Bouchard. Save made by Merzlikins. Penalty coming up as Jeff Skinner got dumped in front of the Columbus goal. And Edmonton's about to go on the man advantage.
It's only two. Skinner staying on the ice, can't be leaking.
Okay. Jack Johnson going to the box. Provorov going to the box. Oiler Power Play, it's presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com.
Who's out here? Second unit.
Well, Henry, Perry, Jeff Skinner, Nurse, Ekholm. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse, a snapshot. That one hit Merzlikins up high. Goes into the right wing corner. Severson finds a loose puck on the right wing and gets it down the ice. Nurse out from behind the Oiler net. Oilers 0 for 2 on the power play in this game. They're down 4-0. And that puck gets broken up by Danforth. He'll go after it in the Oilers zone. Poked it in behind the goal.
It's a good little player, Danforth. He's a UFA like Olivier. I'm sure they're going to re-sign Olivier here. But Danforth's a smart little player.
Shot in. Merzlikins to the right wing to Severson. He got tied up. And the puck cleared out. Lutia get it all the way down the ice. Up the right wing is Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl. And over the line on the right wing to Hyman. Back to Draisaitl. He gets into his skates and then ripped by Monahan down the ice. Oilers haven't been able to get much going here on this man advantage that has 48 seconds left.
They don't have McDavid, so they have to get the puck up the ice differently. Nugent Hopkins is going to be the zone entry guy.
He's got it right now. Got it to the line. Pass one off the stick. Stays out. Bouchard to Hyman. He'll throw it into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins recovers it. And behind the net for Hyman. Hyman on the right side to Draisaitl. To the blue line to Bouchard. Now on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Bouchard on the right to Draisaitl. Turn towards the right wing to Bouchard. His shot saved by Merzlikins. And the puck goes into the left wing corner. Christensen has it tied up. Oilers trying to get this thing loose. They do. And
Glove pass.
Glove pass. Get the whistle. 2 seconds left to go on the penalty to Provorov. 10:46 to go in the second. 4-0. Columbus leads. shoot it into the Columbus zone. Severson turns in the right corner. Hit by Podkolzin. Puck comes loose. Harris. Left side, Fantilli. He's able to get it out. Roll down into the Oiler, and it won't be hard enough for Isaac. Up the right wing, Perry. And a Podkolzin at center. Throw it into the left wing corner. He's up against the boards there with Severson. Puck gets into some skates. They try to dig this thing out. Harris and Ryan in there as well. Puck still along the boards. Ryan will get it free. He'll give it to Perry. He'll go to the net. The shot and the save made by Merzlikins. Got it with the left pad. The puck cleared out. Amberson out from behind the Oiler goal. Right wing now to Connor Brown. Brings the puck in. Left to Janmark. Went to the left wing corner. Along the boards. Taken there by Corrali. And Corrali's going to get it out.
It's interference.
Now Corrali to Werenski off his stick. Puck to the right corner inside the Oiler end. And side of the net. Jammed in front but wide by Van Riemsdyk. To the left wing point. Werenski across to Provorov. His shot goes wide.
Skinner never saw it.
Gets to the left wing corner in the Oilers zone. Van Riemsdyk. And there was Stetcher. Puck goes to LeBanc. To the right point. Provorov to LeBanc in the slot. His shot goes off of Stetcher and wide. Left wing Werenski kept it in. Van Riemsdyk. 4-0 Columbus. 9 minutes to go in the second period. Henry. Got dumped down. Puck goes to Corrali. He'll shoot it wide of the Edmonton goal. Werenski will keep it in. Oilers hemmed in here. Puck along the left wing and getting it loose is Brown.
It's a very dispirited Oilers group right now, to say the least.
Brown will take it in behind his own net. Crowd recognizes the pressure the Blue Jackets have put on. The right wing for Draisaitl. One hands it out. Give it to Nurse. He'll shoot it in. Merzlikins will stop it. Rim it high on the glass, and that will go out of play. With 8:24 to go here in the second period, 4-0. Blue Jackets lead the Oilers. We're going to take a break from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. It's For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus. 4-0 Blue Jackets lead the Oilers. 8:24 to go in the second period. Face off in the Columbus zone to the left of Elvis Merzlikins. Draisaitl, Jeff Skinner, Zach Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Sillinger will get it out. Tia down the left wing will come in, shoot it off the arm of Skinner, just got a piece of it. Puck along the boards in the Oiler end, and Bouchard got dumped down. Sillinger's about to get a penalty. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to get a power play. play. With 8:05 to go in the second, they're down 4-0. It'll be their fourth power play. They're 0 for 3.
Columbus number 4, Mr. Tripping.
Oiler power play presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Well, massive absence not having Connor McDavid. But this would be a good opportunity for a guy like Jeff Skinner to step up here. Or Victor Arvidsson.
Yep.
Victor's out in the first unit. They're going to need something. I mean, they've made a point of signing those guys. They're going to need some help.
Here's Bouchard, shot from the point. That one blocked in front of the net. Danforth will get it out.
Look at the chaos created just from getting that puck right to the net, right off the draw. Love it. Need more of that.
Cross-ice pass that Danforth steps in front of. He'll come in over the line with Monahan. Pass across to Monahan. Just broken up, and the Oilers bring it out. It's Arvidsson. Off the right wing boards and in. Provorov wheels in behind his net. Now up the left wing to Monahan. In over the Oiler blue line. Monahan to the left wing corner. He centered it and went off of Skinner. He covers it up. Danforth was waiting right on the doorstep. And there's a whistle face-off coming up in the Oilers zone.
Well, Columbus has got a lot of young talent and some skill, and they can skate. And the Oilers had a faster team last year, you know that. And with McDavid out, the decision to trade McLeod for Savoy. Of course, I don't think the plan was to lose Holloway and Broberg when they made that trade. But it's changed the complexion, and as a result, Edmonton's team identity is going to have to change a bit here as well. Especially with Connor out in the short term.
Rimmed into the Columbus end. It goes to the left wing point to Nurse. Left wing boards, Jeff Skinner to the side of the net to Perry, to Skinner, back to the point to Nurse. Right point to Ekholm to Nurse. Right side back to Ekholm. Fired across to Skinner. His shot and the save made by Merzlikins. Puck near the side of the goal, and it comes loose, and Werenski will get it down the ice. Skinner quickly up with it to Nurse. Now on the left wing to Jeff Skinner. His shot and the save made by Merzlikins. He'll hold on to it. 38 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play. Face-off will be to the right of Merzlikins. Got it back to the point. Bouchard over to Ekholm, and he hammers it just wide.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
When it hits the net, it's in.
Off the corner boards, it came out. Ekholm rip it back into the Bluejackets zone. It goes in behind the net. Clear attempt by Provorov. That didn't get out, but Danforth's going to skate out, and he'll come down the left wing into the Oilers zone. Top of the circle, lost it. Provorov, though, gets control. Give it to Severson. Penalty is about to expire. Edmonton 0 for 4. Puck shot all the way down. Stuart Skinner. He set it. And we're back to even strength here. Right wing, Bouchard. Off of Connor Brown. Comes in on the left. Draisaitl. Looking for Brown in the left wing corner. Outmanned, and it will be Harris skating out for Columbus. Get this center race, cross ice pass, hit a leg. Brown will turn it the other way. He's got Ryan with him. In over the line. The pass across to Ryan, just broken up by Johnson. Janmark on the left wing boards.
It's a tough play for a right-handed shot there.
Off the left wing is Derek Ryan. Goes to the left wing corner. Trying to shake off Marchenko. Cycles the puck to Brown. To the left wing point. Kulak put it towards the net. Doesn't get through. It's cleared out off the left wing side by Harris. Emerson to Janmark. Into the Columbus end. Into the slot. It goes to Ryan. He'll center that. And Janmark a dump down and up the right wing. Van Riemsdyk will get it out for Columbus at center. He'll stop.
Microsoft Teams window, Microsoft Teams web content region, Microsoft Teams. 0% vertically
right wing
scroll.
glass. Left down by LeBanc. Now it goes to Troy Stetcher of the Oilers. Stetcher. Right wing for Hyman. Hyman will push it
Microsoft
into the
Teams
Columbus
window,
end.
Microsoft
Goes
Teams
behind
web
his net.
content.
Give it to Wierenski.
Microsoft
4.5 to go in the
Teams.
second. 4-0. Columbus leads. Up at center
Close
ice. Van
dialogue
Riemsdyk will shoot it in.
Close dialogue.
Stetcher to puck.
Welcome
Pulls
to
it
Teams.
off the left wing boards. That's going to get up all the way down.
Connect anytime,
And
anywhere.
icing the call against the
Connect
Oilers.
anytime, anywhere. Chat and meet with friends, family, and anyone else in your life. All in one place. Create and join communities. Create and join communities. Connect with people with common interests. Share knowledge and
Shots
join
22 to
discussions on
12
topics
in
that you
favor
care
of
about.
Edmonton.
Sync Outlook and
Haven't been
Skype
able to get
contacts to
Wilmeimer's
find
league.
people you know in Teams PR. Select continue / to begin syncing. Learn more.
I'd say that's a deceptive judo.
Not
It is. It is.
Another account.
Yeah.
Welcome to Teams. Desiree Heaven. You can see this. Connect anytime, anywhere.
Nurse goes in
Microsoft
behind the
Teams
Edmonton
window.
net, comes
Sign in
up the
button.
left wing. Just got it to center ice, right back in with it though. It's Monahan towards the net, and the save made by Skinner. Monahan fired it toward the Edmonton goal. Nugent Hopkins off the right wing boards is able to get it out. Wierenski inside his own blue line. The left wing, Tia at center ice. Backhanded into the Oilers zone. Left wing corner, Nurse. Across to Stetcher. That gets by him. Goes to Corrali. Corrali goes in behind the Edmonton net. Now over to the right wing. To the left wing point. Wierenski to Provorov. Spins around. Snaps a shot. That hit bodies. It bounces to the side of the Oiler net. I think it's underneath the pad of Stuart Skinner. We're going to take a break. 3:30 to go in the second. 4-0. Blue Jackets lead the Oilers from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Marlo Tacos. Then open your Skip app and tap it in order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. Did somebody say Skip? Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they're the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Rowley's in the minors.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Nationwide Arena in Columbus. 4-0 Blue Jackets lead. Olivier scored in the second. Sillinger, Fantilli, and Monahan scored in the first. Connor McDavid knocked out of the game early, not returning. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Skinner. Enrique against Corrali. Enrique out of the face-off circle. Jeff Skinner will take this draw against Sean Corrali. Puck goes in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm to the left wing. Up the left wing boards. Jeff Skinner will get it out. Cross to Bouchard at center. He'll get that across to Henrique. His shot misses short side. Arvidsson on the right from the angle, saved by Merzlikins. Went off his pad and penalty coming up against Columbus as Jeff Skinner got knocked down behind the net by Corrali and Edmonton Oilers get their 5th power play. Power play presented by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face-off circle with Sillinger. Sillinger gets it to the corner.
Leon's had a tough road trip on face-offs.
Provorov got it all the way down the ice. As Bouchard through the middle to Draisaitl. Out of Hyman into the Columbus end. In behind the net. Severson could get it past Nugent Hopkins. Off the left wing boards to the point for Bouchard. 4-0 Columbus here in the second. Bouchard to the middle, to the side of the goal. Off a stick. He's trying to find Hyman. The puck chopped up the right wing, and it's Danforth. Down the right side with Sillinger into the Oilers zone. His shot just wide of the net. Puck on the left wing. Provorov was able to keep it in. We'll go to Nugent Hopkins. Up the right wing now to Bouchard, to Draisaitl. Got the puck into the Columbus zone. Down the right wing to Bouchard. In front of the net. Oh, that went off the leg of Nugent Hopkins. And Merzlikins just kept it out. Monahan clears the zone.
Merzlikins is tracking the puck in this game. He's played well. This couple times Stuart Skinner's lost it for Edmonton.
Puck brought in on the left wing. Jeff Skinner, cross-ice pass, glances off his skate. Werenski will get it all the way down the ice. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Under 2 to go in the second. 4-0 Columbus leads. Perry off the right wing boards into the Columbus end. It rims back to the left wing point. Nurse to Ekholm, to Nurse. Over to Ekholm, fake the one-timer. Holds onto it, gives it to Nurse on the left wing point. Nurse forced back to the blue line to Ekholm. His one-time shot off at Jeff Skinner. Goes to the left wing corner. Henrique behind the net. Rims it on the right wing. Ekholm from the right wing point came in. Puck comes loose. Shot all the way down the ice. As Olivier got it all the way down. Stuart Skinner up the right wing to Ekholm. Now to Perry. Into the Columbus end. The penalty is now over. Janmark has it on the right wing to the blue line. Emberson, his shot saved by Merzlikins. Looks like that one changed direction. And Chinakhov will turn it up and bring it out. Into the Oiler end goes Chinakhov to the right wing corner. We're into the last minute here of the second. 4-0 Columbus leads. It's up against the right wing boards. Fantilli to Provorov to Severson to Fantilli on the blue line in the middle. To Severson, to Provorov, down the left wing to Chinakhov, and his shot, maybe looking for the pass, doesn't connect. Puck here bouncing near the side of the Edmonton net. Chinakhov in the right wing corner, 28 seconds to go in the period. To Provorov on the blue line. Now to Chinakhov, will turn and shoot it. It hits Derek Ryan, it comes out. Chinakhov in his own end, only got it to the neutral zone. Brown to Emberson. The right wing to Janmark. On the right side to Emberson. It's into Columbus territory. Only a few seconds left. Around to Connor Brown, and the second period comes to an end. The Edmonton Oilers are down by a score of 4-0 through 40 minutes. And I don't know. They had power play opportunities, 3 in that period. They're now 0 for 5 in the game. But on those power plays, they were putting it to the net.
Yeah, a little bit better. But another goalie, strong performance, but very deceptive shot totals in this game. A-grade scoring opportunities are probably realistically 7-3 for Columbus in this hockey game, and they've got themselves a 4-goal lead, and the Oilers got a lot of work to do in the third period here. And the only thing we can hope at this stage is it's not too serious on McDavid. And by not too serious, we're talking, 3 weeks or less for a lower body injury. So we'll see. I mean, I have no idea how long it's going to take. But the team has played as little as though they're in shock after what happened. And it reinforces the importance of the need for speed. Edmonton hasn't had it.
McDavid getting injured very early in this game. and he has been out after the first shift, and the Oilers have had it has taken the wind out of their sails. They're down 4-0 through 40 minutes. Monahan, Fantilli, and Sillinger scoring for Columbus in the first period. Olivier had the goal in the second. 4-0. Columbus leads after 2 periods. Brent Griffiths, Rob Brown, they're going to have the intermission for you when we come back from Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes,
Up to $6,000 on Bronco Sports.
and up to $16,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Score an all-star deal today and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Vegas.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Get ready for fantastic face-offs, family fun, and flying fuzzies as the Edmonton Oil Kings face off against the Red Deer Rebels on November 24th for the annual Teddy Bear Toss. Tickets on sale now. Then celebrate the season with a joy-filled musical rendition of A Christmas Carol, November 23rd through December 24th at the Citadel Theater. Enter online at 880ched for your chance to win.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Now to Monahan, broken up by Edmonton and brought out by Podkolzin. To Brown towards the net, the shot, the save made by Merzlikins, and it goes out of play.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone, and welcome to the second intermission. The Oilers trailing the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-0 through 40 minutes of play. It's Brent Griffiths. It's Rob Brown. We're back here at Studio B in Edmonton. It's like they haven't recovered from the first period, the way things have kind of gone on here.
Well, no, they haven't been good in this game. And a great example, if you're trying to figure out, what's going wrong with the Oilers, just VCR and rewind to the last Oiler power play. They gave up 3 2-on-1s against.
I know.
The Oilers are on the power play now. 4-0 seems like an insurmountable lead, but the Oilers have come back from 4 down before against Columbus. Columbus is a team that gives up leads, and they're on the power play. The Oilers are. They score a goal there. It's 4-1 going into third. You never know.
Right.
But the Oilers looked sloppy. They turn pucks over, and they give up 3 2-on-1s in a span of 2 minutes while they were on the power play. It has been a game that the Oilers have lacked desperation, lacked urgency, have been sloppy, and when they've needed a save, they didn't get it.
Right.
And when the Blue Jackets needed a save, well, they got a huge one, and we just listened to that. Connor Brown shorthanded. The Oilers are shorthanded for 4 straight minutes. I believe it was 3-0 at the time. One more goal and the game's probably over. The Oilers, not only do they kill it off, they get a 2-on-1 break that turns into a breakaway. Connor Brown scores there. It's 3-1. Midway through the second period, you deflate a Columbus team, and you build something on your bench. So it's huge moment in the game, and a goaltender, Elvis, who has struggled in his starts this year, comes up with the biggest save of the game.
You've played on some teams that have got a lot of talent with a lot of superstars, right? When you get somebody taken out of your lineup, I don't know if you went through that your times, right? Where we can use Mario probably. Yeah. What does that do to the guys on the bench? You try to forget about it, or is it always going to hang over you? Or
no, guys don't notice. Okay. I mean, you notice when Connor's not there,
right?
But it's the players. It's not the focus in the game.
Okay.
The focus in the game is play, and you added 22 minutes of ice time to other players on the team. So not that the players would be excited, but there's an opportunity.
Sure.
Players get hurt all the time and leave games all the time. So that would not be an excuse for the way the game has gone for the Oilers tonight. The Oilers just have not played well. I mean, Connor McDavid plays on one line. There's 3 other lines that are out there that aren't affected by Connor not being there. and those lines have struggled as well. So this is
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge. It certainly is. But the Columbus Blue Jackets are without a number of players in this hockey game. And they're not Connor McDavid, but it's some of their best players. And they're outplaying the Oilers, are outworking them. They're winning battles, playing smarter. The Oilers had a really good 40 minutes yesterday in Detroit. They did not carry that over into today's game.
Okay, haven't won this since 2019. Okay, some teams just don't have it in some arenas. I can't explain it. Like it always seems like when you're watching the Oilers play in Columbus, you kind of know what's going to happen because it's always been happening now here for the last 5 years or so. Do you ever remember when you were playing in your career where there were some arenas where your team just, for some reason, it just never worked there?
Well, when I played in Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh never won in Philadelphia. Now, a lot of the games predated me, and it was, I don't know what it was, 10 years, 12 years, something like that. It was something stupid. And when I got drafted and went to Pittsburgh, they were more concerned about beating Philadelphia in Philadelphia than they were winning a Stanley Cup. Wow. Because there was such a competition between the two cities. And it was, I don't remember when we won our first game, but it was like the entire city had a relief. There are cities, teams that you struggle against, and for no other reason than luck. It just, there's no rhyme or reason. It's Columbus Blue Jackets tomorrow could play on home ice and lose to the San Jose Sharks.
Sure.
Yeah, for some reason, when they play against the Edmonton Oilers, I don't know, take them lightly, get bad bounces, bad breaks. Columbus gets excited for the game. I don't know what it is. But in this game tonight, the Columbus Blue Jackets have been the better team.
Sure.
And are very deserved of this 4-0 lead. This has not been a very good game for the Edmonton Oilers.
You need a big save early in this one to kind of get the momentum going a little bit. They give up the first goal, and it just seemed like it was a downward spiral. And then, obviously Connor just played 37 seconds in this hockey game today, and it just seemed to it manifested itself. It just got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah,
they weren't any better in the second either, as you pointed out.
Well, the Oilers, it just looks sloppy. They can't make a pass. They're passing to the wrong. Great example. The last shift out there, Darnell Nurse came around from behind his own net and fired one up that went right to the stick of the Columbus Blue Jacket player at center. There was no Oiler anywhere near. And he's not the only one. That's just the one example there. 2-on-2, Draisaitl and Arvidsson. Draisaitl cuts to the middle, drops it, and opens up for the one-timer. Arvidsson skated right past the puck. There it goes again. So it's the Edmonton Oilers, all their players, but good players, that are making big mistakes, and it just looks sloppy and nothing like 5 of the last 6 periods the Edmonton Oilers were excellent, played fantastic hockey. The 2 periods they played tonight have not been good.
Okay, so now I gotta ask the question, now what? You got a third period, you got an Asheville game coming up on Thursday night, got 2 days in between here. What do they got to do here in the third just to get a little momentum going, maybe to carry over to the next game?
Well, you're looking for segments now, 5-minute segments. So right now the Oilers are going to try and win the first 5 minutes. Score a goal in the first 5 minutes of the period. Now it's 4-1, and you got 15 minutes left. And if you do that now, okay, let's get a second goal by the 10-minute mark. Your goal is to get within a goal with 2 minutes or less.
Okay.
So that now you can pull your goalie. But you got to score the first one. And the Edmonton Oilers' best chances have come they've had better chances shorthanded than they've had on their power play. 0 for 5 on the power play tonight, really without scaring the Columbus Blue Jackets at all. And I know that Connor's not playing, but they still have enough firepower to be able to, at least scare a goal, or at least create some chances, and they haven't been able to do that tonight.
Just got to shake it off. Third period coming up. Thanks. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Was that a Taylor Swift reference? They just have to shake it off? I like that. That was really good.
Thanks very much. Okay, thank you. Am I turning into Gene? I don't know. Anyway, listen, we're going to be back. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. Back with more. And this is your Ford Dealers Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Looking for top-notch dry cleaning? Riverbend Cleaners in Edmonton have been family-owned for over 40 years. They're experts in tailoring, wedding gown cleaning, and leather and suede care. From coveralls to curtains to jeans and jerseys, they do it all. Enjoy the convenience of free pickup and delivery as well as corporate discounts. Trust Riverbend Cleaners for quality service that's been a local favorite for decades. Visit them at 560 Riverbend Square or call 780-988-6685. Riverbend Cleaners, where experience meets exceptional care.
This is Global News at Second Intermission. I'm Eileen Bell. Legislation was tabled today for changes to Alberta's Bill of Rights. Among other things, the UCP is adding the right to not be subjected or coerced into receiving unwanted medical care or vaccinations, and also includes the right to acquire, keep, and use firearms in accordance with the law. The fall session of the legislature began this afternoon. The company that owns the Camrose Resort and Casino has been placed into receivership. The AGLC says it's not known yet how this might affect plans to move the casino into South Edmonton. RCMP and Banff are investigating after a man armed with a knife chased two security guards. They say a man came out of a wooded area near a park early this morning and confronted two guards who were on a foot patrol. The guards were not hurt. I'm Eileen Bell. Your next scheduled news after the game on 880 Chad.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, each time unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers! 73737 Pizza 73.
You can't predict exactly how your harvest will go. So here's the next best thing. InVigorResults.ca. Featuring localized and replicated trial results, you can see how InVigor canola hybrids could perform in your fields. But more importantly, the results demonstrate our consistent track record and undisputed leadership, giving you the confidence to flex your harvest muscle season after season. Go to InVigorResults.ca to see results in your area today.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Corinne Griffiths back here in Studio B in Edmonton. Let's head off and find out what's going on around the league and in some other places too. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, the Oilers are trailing in Columbus 4-0 after 40 minutes of play. Elsewhere around the league, after two periods, the Florida Panthers on the road in Buffalo, and the Panthers now leading that game 3-2. In the second period, it is currently 2-0 for Tampa. And that's on home ice. They're leading Nashville 2-0. So that one is in the second period. Winnipeg is at home, and they're unbeaten so far on the season, taking on the visiting Toronto Maple Leafs. And that one is 4-1 Leafs in the second period. So Toronto looking to hand Winnipeg their first loss of the season. Coming up later, in fact, starting up in about 10 minutes' time, the Chicago Blackhawks are on the road in Denver. And the other matchup is in Utah, in Salt Lake City, where the Utah HC will be hosting the San Jose Sharks. At 8 o'clock, 2 other games tonight. Out in Vancouver, the Canucks will entertain Carolina. And in Las Vegas, it'll be the Golden Knights hosting the Calgary Flames. And about to get started in about an hour's time, the Edmonton Oil Kings will take on the Americans in the Tri-Cities in Washington State. So we'll see how the Oil Kings do in that one. They, so far, through their Western swing, are 1-1. Lost badly on Friday night in Everett, but bounced back with a huge win in Portland on Saturday night. So they'll resume tonight against the Americans. And World Series game number 3, the New York Yankees hosting the Los Angeles Dodgers. Right now, LA up in that best of 7, 2 games to nothing. And they are now in the 3rd inning. It is 2-0 Los Angeles. Freeman with a 2-run homer in the top of the 1st. Ohtani, by the way, was aboard at the time. He got on board with a walk, so he is in action today after got banged up pretty good in that last matchup. But Los Angeles with a 2-0 lead at last report in the 3rd inning. So that's what's going on around everywhere. That's your out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Players are getting ready to return to the ice for period number 3, which is coming up next. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. So let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers Oilers Radio Network.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses.
Sign in,
with customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus. 4-0 Blue Jackets lead the Edmonton Oilers as we're getting ready for the 3rd period of play. We'll start it off 5-on-5. Edmonton 0 for 5 on the power play in this game. Columbus is 1 for 4 as Ekholm will wire the puck into the Columbus end. Werenski to Provorov. Around the boards to Marchenko. He won't get it out. Hyman will turn and shoot it. It hits Monahan. It's going to go all the way down the ice. Stuart Skinner has to play it. To Bouchard off the right wing boards and out to center ice. And Marchenko, he took a hard hit there as Hyman just stepped right into him. And knocked him right on his derriere. Up the left wing. Ekholm to center ice. Only got to center as Marchenko was able to push it back down into the Oilers' end. Just underway here in the 3rd. 4-0. Columbus leads. Olivier breaking things up at center ice. Nugent Hopkins off the left wing. May have glanced off of Jeff Skinner. Goes down into the Columbus end. Harris rimming on the left to Danforth. Now to Johnson. Give it to Aston Reese. He hits Nugent Hopkins with it, so it stays in it. Harris is into the left wing corner of his own zone. Up to the left side, Nugent Hopkins breaks it up. Now to Jeff Skinner. Back to the right wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. He's tied up there with Danforth. Connor Brown, but it goes loose. Johnson in behind his net for Columbus. Up the right wing, poked out by Olivier. Aston Reese to Danforth into the Oiler end. Goes to the left wing corner. Up the boards, top of the circle. Now to Christensen. Wraps it to the right wing point. Severson a shot, and that's off the pad of Skinner. And on the left side, Kulak for the Oilers to Jeff Skinner. Now to Nurse at center ice. He'll shoot it in. Skips it on net. Nurse Leakins had to deal with a short hop, and he was able to keep it out. The puck comes up the right wing. Into the Oilers zone, it's Emberson around the boards. Just out. Christensen to Severson. Bounce the puck into the Oiler end. Ty Emberson up the left wing. To the top of the circle, Vasily Podkolzin to the middle to Emberson. Now to Ryan. He into the Columbus end right side. Now to Emberson. Couldn't get a shot, but he gets the puck in the left corner. To the point. Stetcher will shoot it off the pad of Merzlikins. Puck up to the point, and it just comes out. 2.5 gone here in the third. 4-0 Columbus leads. Left wing Podkolzin. Will dump the puck in. Merzlikins to the left wing corner to Christensen. He'll dump it down the ice. It's going to be icing against the Bluejackets. 2:42 gone here in the third.
Well, tough confluence of events tonight for the Edmonton Oilers, Cam.
Yeah. Plays Connor McDavid early in this game, down 3-0 after the opening 20. Puck goes to the right side in the Columbus zone. Janmark up against the boards of Corrali. As it comes loose near the top of the circle, it's LeBanc to skate it out. He'll get to center ice, drifted in off the end glass. Van Riemsdyk after it along the left wing boards as he tied up with Matthias Ekholm. Corrali gets a loose puck. Played it behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard up to the point. Provorov held the line, kept it in. It's Ekholm off the right wing for Arvidsson. Bring it up to center ice. Snap the puck in. Rims on the left wing. Provorov peels it off the boards. Goes behind the goal. Through up the right wing, off the glass and out. Glove down by Nurse. Shoot it back in. The Oilers have to get back on side. In fact, they'll just make some changes. There's Provorov with it in his own end. Now to Monahan. Up the left wing and puck dumped down into the Oilers zone by Werenski, and it's Podkolzin to get it out. He'll find Draisaitl into Columbus territory. Stops on the right wing. Cross ice pass off a skate. Goes to Nurse. His backhand that misses, and it goes over to the left wing. To the point, Kulak puts it on net, and the save made by Merzlikins. Long enough. 4 minutes gone here in the third. 4-0 Columbus
Well,
lead.
at this stage, you're just hoping for something to happen positive, like maybe a Hyman goal or something like that, just to get some guys going.
Just to win the period.
Yeah.
Some sort of positivity going into Nashville.
I mean, one thing that's got to be stated is we have seen with Dean Evason's teams in Minnesota, they played Edmonton hard, especially at home, and came out and forced the issue. I don't know if you can even judge tonight based upon second shift of the game. Connor McDavid, knocked out of the game with a lower body injury.
Yeah.
And again, we don't know what the severity is at this stage, but it just changed the entire complexion of hockey. Got 2 righties together and 2 lefties together.
Emberson will get it out. He'll find Draisaitl into the Columbus end, left wing to Hyman. Goes to the left wing corner. Gets it back, or wanted to get it back to Stetcher. Danforth got it free to Severson. He's joined the rush into the Oilers zone for Christensen, but he was tied up by Stetcher. Puck goes to the left wing. Olivier had kept it in. Danforth off his stick. Goes in front of the Oiler net. Emberson up the left side to center ice for Draisaitl. Get the puck into the Columbus zone. Christensen behind his net reverses it. Severson away from Draisaitl, and now his pass up the middle finds Sillinger. Sillinger fans on his pass, but does recover the puck at his own blue line and just throws it off the boards. And it's Ekholm over to Bouchard up the right wing, able to get it out. Christensen at center ice, he'll shoot it back in. Puck along the right wing, and Fantilli had his pass blocked. Jeff Skinner for Edmonton to Bouchard, up to Connor Brown. Hit him in the skate, comes back to Bouchard, give it to Ekholm. On the left side to Nugent Hopkins. Into the Columbus end on that left wing, will shoot it. That's blocked by Harris. Johnson will get it off the boards. It'll go to the line, kept in, and Bouchard shot. And that one hit bodies in front of the net, goes to the left wing corner. Now in front of the goal to Johnson. Give it to Putia, and he got it out to center ice. Brown with it, and turns through the middle for the Oilers. Had no lane into the Columbus end, so he'll loop back, and the Oilers will make some changes. 4-0 Blue Jackets. 6 minutes gone here in the third period. Nurse rims the puck into the Columbus zone. Arvidsson from the right wing. The shot and the save made by Merzlikins. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a whistle, and we will take a break. 6 minutes and 3 seconds gone here in the third. 4-0 Columbus leads from the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Marlowe Tacos. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. It's somebody's day. Skip. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Have you ever thought about what's on the bottom of your sneaker that was jammed up between the grooves, just biding its time and waiting for the perfect moment to dig into your beautiful floor? No? Never thought about that? And you should never have to when you buy flooring made for life at End of the Road Flooring Centers. Right now, save on flooring that's made for spills, pets, and anything that life throws at you. And it looks amazing. Use our visualizer to see for yourself at endoftheroll.com. Find flooring for life at End of the Road Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today. All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-0 Blue Jackets lead. 6 minutes, 3 seconds gone in the third period. Face off in the Blue Jackets zone. Provorov to Werenski. Off the right wing boards and out. Sent right back in. Provorov's going to go back for it. Will rim. Kept in by Draisaitl to the right wing corner. Off the stick of Hyman, but he'll chase after it in the corner. It does come loose. Janmark to the left wing. Poked up the boards by Provorov. Kept in by Nurse to the middle of backhand and a blocker save made by Merzlikins. Are cleared out. And Riemsdyk, he wanted to give it to Corrali. Hopped over his stick. Here's Draisaitl to Hyman to Draisaitl off the outside of the post. Draisaitl has a right wing point to Nurse. Put it through the middle, went off a body to the right corner and knocked down by a high stick. We get the whistle. Good opportunity for Edmonton. Draisaitl with the one-timer, hit the outside of that post.
Donkey Kong, 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 Donkey Kong.
Johnson will go behind his goal, off the right wing boards, up near the line where Ryan kept it in. Harris on the left side, comes loose to Marchenko. He'll get it out. Now to Monahan, off the left wing boards it in. Stetcher clears it. Monahan will swing it right back into the Oilers zone. Emberson to the right corner for Stetcher. Wanted to go through the middle, went off of Marchenko, right back to Stetcher. Off the left wing glass and out. Harris got it to center, but there was Pod Golson for Edmonton. He'll shoot it in. Harrison behind his net. 4-0 Columbus here in the third. To Marchenko, can't get it out. Kept in by Ekholm. Ekholm shot towards the net. That was blocked by Harris. Harris gains control on the left. Over to Johnson. Now on the right to Monahan. Monahan to Johnson. He'll take it back into his own end. For Harris. All the way over on the left wing. Past Reese into the Oilers zone. A shot was off of Bouchard and wide of the net. Ekholm will get it just past Severson and out. Jeff Skinner to Nugent-Hopkins in over the Columbus line on the right wing to Brown, and he was looking for a return pass to Nugent-Hopkins, and it just missed him. The puck comes out to center ice. Brought in on the right by Danforth to go to the right wing corner. Around the boards, Christensen left wing will shoot it. Glove save made by Skinner, holds on. 8 minutes, 28 seconds gone here in the third. 4-0, Columbus leads. A little more spark in the third. What do you think?
Can't finish anything.
No. Had a few chances. A lot. They've had some. Leakin's been perfect so far. Puck goes to Christensen, left point. And a Sillinger. Cleared out by Henrique. Christensen got it to center ice. Stetcher's going to weave his way in over the line. He'll go into the right wing corner. Stetcher behind the net. Over to Henrique, left side. Puck goes top of the circle. Pudia will get the puck out left wing to Sillinger. Towards the net it goes, just softly towards Stuart Skinner. He'll cover it up. 8:55 gone in the third. 4-0 Columbus. Sillinger's got a goal and an assist.
Donkey Kong.
First round pick of Columbus in 21.
Well, they got a lot of talent. They got a lot of young legs.
Yeah.
But again, it's difficult to ascertain how much of this is about Columbus and how much of this is maybe the shot for what's occurred here for Edmonton with Connor. Again, we don't know the full extent of what we're looking at here at this stage.
No, just know he's out.
Just know that he's out.
Ryan will get it up the right wing. He'll get it out. At center ice, Ryan across to Podkolzin. He'll shoot that. It launches off the stick of Harris. Goes out off the glass and out of the zone. Emberson up the right wing to Corey Perry. Perry forced back for Emberson. Kulak in his own zone and up the left wing for Podkolzin. He's over center. He'll shoot it in. Johnson around to Monahan. Monahan to Jack Johnson. Skate into the Oilers zone on the left side. Rim the puck around. It goes past Monahan. It will get out. Provorov and Nugent-Hopkins all over him. They'll call that offside as we're halfway through this third period. 4-0, Columbus leads.
It's a low period.
Oilers play on Thursday. They'll be in Nashville. Second time in a couple weeks. Chinakhov with it inside his own end across to Provorov. Chinakhov, the pass, he was broken up by Draisaitl on Nugent-Hopkins on the right wing. Why to get that to Hyman? Goes off a stick into the corner. Werenski over to Provorov. Provorov right through the middle for Chinakhov. He'll scoop it in on the backhand. Stuart Skinner for Ekholm. Up the left side, goes off of Marchenko. Puck back to the point. Werenski winds up, blasts it wide of the Edmonton net as it went off the end glass. It's in behind the goal. Marchenko knocked away by Bouchard. Puck in behind the net. We'll go to Bouchard as he comes up the right wing. Through the middle, finds Draisaitl. Gains center. Into the Columbus end. Drops it to Bouchard. Oh, just a bit behind him. Otherwise, would have had a clear shot in the slot. Down the right wing. Monahan cross ice. Pass. Put on net by Werenski. Saved by Skinner. Werenski didn't get a lot of it. And Marchenko to the right wing corner. Had to deal with Draisaitl, who got it free. To Bouchard. Right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to Bouchard. Bouchard up the left side for Nurse. Nurse will play the puck in. Christensen off the glass and out. His own blue line. Stetcher for Henry. Bounce it in off the end glass. Severson rims it. There's Arvidsson for Edmonton to Henrique, centering it. And it goes through the skates of Janmark and down the ice.
No touch for the Oilers.
Nursing behind his own goal to Stetcher. Through the middle off the stick of Olivier. Olivier, center ice, will shoot it right back in. Skinner to Henry. Brings it on the left. Henry takes a hit from Olivier. Crowd reacts to that. The puck does come out of the zone. Under 8 to go in the third. 4-0 Columbus. Brought in by Sillinger. Will shoot it. Save made by Skinner. He'll cover it up. We'll take a break. 7:48 going to third. 4-0. Blue Jackets lead the Oilers. From Columbus, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 select tires. Plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Hockey is back, and so is Play Alberta, Alberta's #1 sports book and the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheer for the Oilers while scoring bigger offers, boosted odds, live betting, player props, and more. New to Alberta? New players now receive $200 in free bets just for signing up. Already a player? Get a $10 free bet for every $100 you bet. Download the new Sportsbook app and make your picks today. Bonus terms and conditions apply.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 select tires. Plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here in Columbus, 4-0 Blue Jackets lead the Oilers with 7:48 going to third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Blue Jackets got 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Had nothing here in the third. Face off the Oilers zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. Kulak up the left wing to Ryan. He was able to clear it. Brown. The neutral zone was tied up. Puck comes free. It's Johnson into the Oiler end on the left wing. Snaps it towards the net. Glove by Skinner. It'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone. Monahan, Fantilli, and Sillinger in the first. Olivier in the second.
Matthew Olivier has 4 goals this year.
Big tough player.
Zach Hyman, 54 goals last season. He can't buy one right now. It's a crazy league, isn't it?
Crazy game. All right. Ryan in the face-off circle to Ekholm right corner. Snaps it around on the left side. Janmark, one touches it to Ryan. Comes into the Columbus end. Stops on the left wing. Brings it up near the blue line to Ekholm. His shot. That goes over the net.
Wow. That was chin music on Corey Berry. It sure was. He was ducking there.
Puck got cleared out. Ekholm out from behind his goal. Through the middle. Up to Ryan. Bumped at the blue line. Corrali got it free. Now Janmark will come in on the left wing. He'll go to the left wing corner. It's off his stick. It's in behind the net. Ryan comes up with it. Wanted to go through the middle. It's off his stick. Comes out to center ice. Kulak to Emberson. Back to Brent Kulak. Down the left wing. The Columbus end all the way across. It's the puck to the right corner. Hyman now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl around to Kulak. Chopped off his stick, puck comes out. Cheetikoff down the right wing into the Oilers zone. His cross-ice pass to Monahan. Has it left wing corner. Now Marchenko working it on the end boards. Amberson to break it up for Edmonton. Puck comes in front of the net, and a quick shot. Just, went off the shoulder of Stuart Skinner, and Werenski will take the puck to the left point. Now to Provorov. His shot wide of the net off the glass. Kulak on the right wing. Off the boards and out. Provorov. Center ice to Monahan. Now to Werenski. Play it softly behind the Edmonton net. Stetcher for Podkolzin. Now to Hyman. Hyman and Nurse, and over the line will shoot it. Kicked out by Merzlikins. 5:35 to go in the third. 4-0 Columbus. Werenski with it in behind his goal. Through the middle. He gave it away. And reach shot. Merzlikins stopped that with a right pad.
Good forecheck by Podkolzin there.
Stetcher gave the puck to Nurse. His shot doesn't get through. Here's Olivier the other way. His shot saved, made by Skinner. And the puck cleared out by Podkolzin. It'll be icing against Edmonton with 5:02 to go in the third period. 4-0 Columbus leads. Great chance for Henrique. Right in the slot. Merzlikins makes the save. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck to the blue line. Christensen's shot is blocked by Arvidsson. It comes out. Severson on the right wing through the middle to Fantilli. Now to Sillinger. Comes into the Oilers zone to Fantilli. Left wing is centering pass. Scores! Mikhail Pudia has picked up his first NHL goal.
Well, Fantilli's had a good game. He's been the best of the Bluejackets.
Makes it 5-0 Columbus. Time of that goal. Just his 27th NHL game. Columbus fourth rounder in 20. Pass came right through the slot. Pudia down the right wing.
Again, they've been better than the Oilers in every aspect of the game tonight, Cam. But it's difficult to gauge given that McDavid got knocked out of the game for fifth of the game.
Mikhail Pudia with the goal. First NHL. First in the NHL. Puck comes in front of the Columbus net. It's hacked over to the left wing side. In from the left wing point is Echo. Getting it out is LeBanc. Sillinger gets the assist on the goal.
I thought that was Fantilli that set him up.
Nope. Fantilli and Sillinger. Yes. Puck back to the point, it comes out. So Sillinger's got a 3-point night going. Brought in on the right side by Brown. 3:45 to go here in the third. 5-0 Columbus. Back to the left wing point, it's Kulak. Now on the right to Bouchard. Through the middle, goes off the stick of Ryan to the left wing corner. Puck shuffled out, and it's Monahan on the right wing with Marchenko into the Oilers zone. Monahan waiting on the right, all the way across on the left side to Harris. Puck comes out, and the shot hammered wide from the side. Monahan makes it 6-0. Sean Monahan right off the back door after that shot from Cheetah missed.
It's the fourth time this year they've scored 6 goals in a game.
It's unbelievable.
It's not that unbelievable tonight.
No, not tonight it isn't. You're right. But for a team that was 3-3-1 coming in, well, Monahan gets his second of the game, 5th of the year. It's 6-0 for the Bluejackets. Hyman spun around at the Blue Jacket blue line. Puck cleared out by Werenski. Kulak to Draisaitl. Up the left wing to Brett Kulak. Just got the puck into the Blue Jackets
What do we
zone.
say at 4-0, just getting out of here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Draisaitl will take it in behind his net. Now to Emberson. Emberson on the left wing to Draisaitl. Comes out to center ice. Stood up at the Blue Jacket blue line. Harris can play it into the Oiler end. Puck cleared out up the left side to Arvidsson. He'll bring it in. He'll slow down, left wing the shot, and the save made by Merzlikins. He'll hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 6-0. The Blue Jackets lead the Oilers. 2:16 to go in the third. From Columbus, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Nationwide Arena, 6-0 Columbus leads. We got 2:16 to go in the third period. Faceoff will be to the right with Elvis Merzlikins. This one can't end soon enough for the Oilers. Johnson wraps it up the left wing. Van Riemsdyk got it out. Gave it to LeBanc. And to Corrali. Taken away by Stetcher, but it comes back to Corrali. In behind the Oiler goal. Spun around by Stetcher. Van Riemsdyk up the left wing to the top of the circle. Cycles it. Corrali to the right. Back to the right wing point. LeBanc to Corrali. Brings it to the blue line. Right side to Harris. Got it low. LeBanc after it in the left wing corner. A hit from Stetcher. Puck comes free and Henrique skates away for Edmonton. Got Brown with him. That's offside. A minute and a half to go here in the third. Six 0 for Columbus. Yeah, they got a 6-1 or 6-4 win versus Colorado, 6-4 versus Buffalo, and 6-2 against Toronto.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
They got some good young players. They're going to be adding some D that can move the puck too here. Jurchak and Matejchuk.
Yeah. Here's Danforth from the right wing. A shot glove saved by Skinner. Matejchuk played with Moose Jaw last year, part of the WHL championship. Currently in the American League, but putting up numbers. He's got 4 points in 6 games. Off the draw, Astor-Reese a shot. Walker save made by Skinner. Puck cleared out. shot in by Aston Reese. Coming up to the last minute here in the third. Oilers down 6-0. Up the left wing, it's Kulak. Cross to Nugent Hopkins. Got dumped down over the blue line. They're going to call a penalty. And the Oilers will be on the power play for the last 50 seconds.
Columbus might have been cross-checking.
Cross-check it is. And that goes to Jake Christensen. So Oilers on the power play, brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face-off will be to the right of Merzlikins. Nugent Hopkins wins a drop. Puck goes to Bouchard. Has it in the middle on the blue line. A wrist shot, glove save by Merzlikins. 43 seconds going to third. Caden Lindstrom, high pick of the Blue Jackets.
He hasn't played yet for minutes and a half.
No, exactly. Only played half of last season, too.
Big physical kid. Oh, yeah. He would provide them something they don't.
Yeah.
They got some skill here, but they don't really have a lot of size.
Out of the right corner, off the crossbar, ripped off the bar by Perry. Down the left wing is Nurse. To the blue line, Ekholm scores! Matthias Ekholm ends the shutout bid. Oilers down 6-1, but they get a power play goal late.
The Edmonton Oilers have power play goals in the last two games. 2 of the last 3 games here. I mean, just take a look at Pittsburgh. Second power play unit scores, and now this, well, I guess it's sort of half and half. Long-range bomber from Ekholm. Nurse will get a primary assist. And but Nugent Hopkins, whatever the case, it's 6-1.
Just found the shooting lane. And in 1933, Matthias Ekholm gets the Oilers on the board. Much to the chagrin of the Blue Jackets faithful. LeBanc into the Oilers zone from the angle. The shot off the blocker of Skinner. Ryan will get it out to Podkolzin. Now into the Blue Jackets zone. Pass to Nursewing. Through his skates. Puck comes out. 10 seconds left. Ryan to Podkolzin. Flip it to the end boards. And the Edmonton Oilers lose this one 6-1 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Connor McDavid injured early in the game, never returned. And the Blue Jackets get their 4th win of the year.
Yeah, pretty difficult game to evaluate. Other than to say the Oilers didn't have enough once McDavid went out of the lineup. And that shouldn't really be a surprise. And at this stage, we'll have to wait for Chris Knobloch for greater clarity in terms of what we're looking at, because we don't know right now on Connor McDavid. So, Nashville Predators already played him once. Preds in action tonight against Tampa. Going to have to be a heck of a lot better against